Iroko, I think about 4 years ago. I don't know about now. They had to give. They gave the Nigerian movie industry $4 billion to support them, to support the industry. Go check. You can Google and check. It is so much me dash the industry $4 million. Can you imagine how much they are making?
Joe, I found out of where my cover the by a man channel, so they be a catch us a channel papa didn't create a dear Juma. In some no a better wa. If you film a film, a domusuko answer, a diabetuja. Yambese be trying to trash Rubia, and I become Kubinoka say I'm Bessico, you one more court, Debbie. Internet didn't create a dear Jumano. Your family Theophilus and an old friend Marywa, maybe 2 years, a dear can't unfeel. A man with the living legend. Aye. And they yatutuma babu dukumase and yatutuma babu dukumase. Now why and I'm in between Komo Kumase. Mr. Chumesi. Aye, Mr. Chumesi. See a Kumawood. On the miracle films. Aye, any kofare by the movies no at the back Kumase. Aye. Wankasa uhuna we who say, hey papa no onye. Bengo baby because jinkra talk craba me ba in commodie it will be papa. Yo your mama kwaba biem e de ba your man channel so channel papa emu de yi ka me ho na ya Mr. Chumesi enkohwetwe nkomo se wonim no ba se wonim de wonim daddy we de your mama kwaba ba man channel so
yeah tio
Pacho bibi abokodi.
Nyame adom na so
Daddy nyame adom hu na ache.
But you're looking great.
Oh daddy, mi sensi am. Enka ho ye. Den na pomu e.
Ja no ma kakra.
Nyame ase. Daddy, say you kase Mr. Chumesi. Pacho one wan.
Oh, Mr. Chumesi de me anam te hey. I mean, I'm a simple man. I'm married with 4 children. And senior Jumaya and Name, but if I say I call from Kakray, and me year full Kakra. I'm farming now. And if I say, yes, I'm small to do expect. May program be a mystic chat on YouTube. I wish Rabbi One, you will see Rabbi One TV.
Sam Martin or say or yes in Yajuma or Sanso ewo into farming answer we be in the studio yeah Rabbi show. And you know what the whole now says in Yajuma Kwana by now page my from Kahua. You be doing baby no now one gasa more. Okay, now you be room, you be sinking near deep. That didn't patch Ufe.
Oh, me free as Antimam.
Oh, no, mamma, papa in Afi.
Papa in Afro. Suta, I want a crabby for what chibi.
Suta chibi. No, papa, one question to Tanoa.
Aye, to Tahano, ya.
Nampacho, your way.
Your woman, Massy.
But
you one at the time, me, baby.
But your Kumasi him fa.
Kumasi, I'm a cum. I'm a cum near me. And I'm sure I'm coming better now. I'm going to stadium there. One area near Squamicum, but because of stadium, no one here, Fro Stadium. The one I'm better now. I'm going to Square. I've moved to so many places, so many areas.
But just started school way.
Miss Go School, she said your name was now, but not in time. And a friend new as a for LA middle school. I mean, primary middle, you know. One and I'm to me free one now I call I'm a dear secondary real mass. And I'm calling a system course on over Kono Gold Mass.
Wow. Uko school na not dem pa na now pese we in life. Unyinia.
Oh, say ye Saturday, I don't know about today, but ye sano. Na unimadia nature say ɛsɛ woyɛ science nti no mefa sɛ nyame boa me tiri kakra nti meyɛ science to the school time nyinaa but mewɔ school no nyinaa no na m'ani gye drama ho na there was a drama school a drama club in the school nti na me join drama school club no confirm say in fact I started one mass nti me fear mass am call kono old mass no kono old mass na there was no drama club there nti I have to find a way and create one myself nti I started the drama club in kono old mass but me name say me call it nti me gina ya na say e collapse ya nti after school no me be fi no na me be business kakra me wura stationaries me name brother penny e adwuma kakra nti mu ho na ma say drama na nka me ho no I don't feel okay nti me call cultural center na e ho nko an ba bia abenya ba bi aye drama stage nti e koye stage kakra the kind journey Shamatin Playhouse nti after Shamatin Playhouse I'm say ko join anoche groups ni nyina cultural center nti no so after some time no so about basa and as usual I started another one at the Shema Theatre Company nti me am started be one guy George Ampedu and some guys nti hono na me fancy Kumasi guys na almost in the morning there most of them pass through there our cultural center
but so which can yi akro
that would be around the 90s, the early 90s. Like I say, there was a national festival, NAFAC. Now they do it from region to region. In 92, na Aba and Edu Kumasi. Into a hono and a drama. In a group in our culture center. That was where I decided to take acting as a career because after the performance, I had a great comment from a great man of the theater arts. That words coming from that man was meant so much to me. And to me, who said, "Okay, then let me pursue drama."
But so that great man, no, to me, a kind ding.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's late now, but the name was Saint Al Hassan, no, a Nodna, a very tall and fair man, very handsome man. I don't know what happened, he died early. And then I met some great guys like Dr. Apiaje, I'm so school of performance. My name is so few, I'm saying, your appointment means so free, Mr. Safo. That's how for name, back over here, director for the center later. But also, unfortunately, he passed on. I was there for some time.
Okay. Now, I can't remember. Maybe koye movie 1990. Kuchwa Diabolo ewo Accra no. Yeah, me ba na me te se me san ba Kumasi na me te se sim simu ye rehearsals. Ewo culture center that was with Nana Mcbrown, Dana Adelele Mune, Ada Kumasi.
Like I was saying, a lot of people in Kumasi are more proper acting. They all passed through there. It was a great place. Now it's my wish to say, you better encourage such places because maybe they didn't know what they were doing then, but it helped most of us. Some of us, Bela Samoa. Saribidi Akon, Martha Joyce, Mavis J, Akosia Fosia, a lot of them, I can't mention them all, but they are all doing great. But most of them too are in abroad.
Mr. Chumesi, I think that time not a stage performance.
Yeah, it was staged. Once we're having a rehearsal, the usual rehearsal in the evening time, and then Mr. Nyamche,
that's Miracle Films.
He came there with the Nigerian director by then because then no na obi be sini Kumasi here. Not just say he has to go to Accra and bring people down here. Into Obai Obe who say rehearsals and not say don't say there are people here who can do the job. So why not? And a Nigerian director say he thinks we can do it. And that was when the genesis of the fan say Kumawood.
Nigerian director no Ifanyana. Ifanyo Yago. Oh, you see on so we
yeah, also
Until daddy from stage, what happened? I then 10 year for movie.
Well, interesting enough, stage now. At a point in time, I thought, say, okay, when we go to the school to perform, we entertain them. They enjoy it. And I say, okay, and why don't we put it on tape? Now, masters and Shibi. I had to start something. I didn't know anything about movies. The people I used, everybody, they didn't know about movies. But we got our things, and then we decided to convert one of our stage plays into a movie. So that was 98 or so. Yeah, 98, 97, 98. And they bear 1 year and a year. And that was the first time I saw Dumso in Ghana. So it was during that period. And Dumso nearby. Until sometimes shooting, no. A couple hours at that time, you try to piano VHS, no, tape, no. Until at a point in time, I say, I adapting the country into 20 minutes. Because so you shoot 3 minutes, 3 hours in searching for BB, our break. Until we have to cut it because the way we're editing the ground, it was funny because you play the 2 decks and they are connected to the master. Until the way her, now the way her. Until you play and do baby, I'll say we are no apostle. No, and I record or master also. Then you play the second one. Now I am not the associate. Just say it was a tedious thing, but we enjoyed it. I mean. It took us about one year, but we still come out with something good.
But not kind of title of the movie.
It was Murder in the City. I wrote it, I directed it, and I acted in it too. Yeah, I think by then it was Elizabeth who distributed it for me. Yeah.
That time now I think I'm saying miracle. So on Elizabeth na Yejuma.
Yeah. And no, a chance, Sana, or best we also best started his own thing. Until by then it was Alexi Boat, Miracle Films, and then Kwesibedu.
The movie never out now. How was the impact? How did Kumasi people accept it?
It didn't make much impact because that time no. So you saw pure monko ibi. Oh, yeah, replication. Satan we no me deck ba kokra ne so dem den anti Satan am say Elizabeth and there a lot of them in America so actually one also go to Tobiana anti we have to feed it one into decks no we played in and what my replication no it wasn't easy, it wasn't. And na niska group of money say about organizing to do something into everybody channel the no kwana we abasa. That is why it took us so long. Into we no kwana no to make can see any yes no. And kwana was an energy for us. Into sometimes we just gather, watch it and enjoy it. We didn't think about the business aspect of it. Though we shot it. But by then it wasn't something like it is today. Because by then, nobody was buying even anything. There was nothing like a movie for people to buy. Now you say, you better call schools, Now instead of performing with a group, you better make video. Actually, that was the initial intention. Until you really know, but we're happy that we were able to do something.
I quite remember now Yenton CD said ya workana, but not a based on cinema halls, Nankani cinemas, no.
Such no, not cinema halls on so conform. Nti na ya started ton VHS. Nti VHS na omo to kakra ma me.
It's all boka.
Okay, the Nana production cost now wasn't much because I had my own camera by then. So it's a matter of buying the tapes, gather the people. If you cry a choir, you need it. We're eager. I mean, we're all young people trying to make something out of ourselves. And, you know, you cry so there's no movie. Until we just go there, enjoy ourselves, and shoot, then come back. You know, then I had to wait to like get some maybe a good Samaritan or philanthropist to help, and then we continue. I mean, it was fun. I mean, it was challenging, but it was fun.
Yeah. Breakthrough no bad, breakthrough no bad, yeah, bang.
I know there. This was before we met Miracle. Miracle came to Culture Center. And first movie I betrayed man was Time. And say free on Remember Your Mother, then Sika, then Bakuye feature Nanama prominently. That day crack came later. Nanama came in as a costume person. And time I na no near that day. Tina pe obia obetime critical no but Nanama was very good in driving. She was so a car the car no just say it was an automatic thing. And she has to shift from being a costume person to be an actress.
Say Nanama Mcbrown Ghana for hina new ni Make sana me frɛ no oyejuma UTV hosting a United Showbiz oba seen him as makeup artist. Costumier. But Mr. Chumezi, how come now to me Danny no money be to me in front of the screen?
When I make an Nanama she's daring. I mean, anything that you give her. I mean, she was outgoing. Then I knew her. Ono kwa sata no otimi pake kia kasi ni bi agents ma no kwa she would drive from here to Cote d'Ivoire. And she was doing things that it's unthinkable. And it's no wonder she made it. I mean, anything that she want to do, if she puts herself in, she will do it for you. Comedy, she will do. Say tragedy, we swam. I mean, every place you place her, she will do it for you.
I know my sister. My sister is too good. But
you kind of want somewhere. Show me na. You better United Showbiz wa.
Now, Mr. Chumezi, when you say we share a year Nanama mu, Daniel Adelele mu, Bella Samoa mu, mu utumi pushi omu ende. Through that no, be party through no crime be munsa koma. How do you feel?
I mean, that is my satisfaction. Say my sika and see more. When I look at them, I feel some joy inside me. Especially even omo ba chire nyina enkola ne bi wa wotum say anka senye senior anka future don't be blank for them. But obi order o share the lifestyle. Some were violent. People like what do they call her now? Or some DB on a friend of Rasnene. Yeah, when I met them, no one some he's doing so well, and when I see his things, I become so happy because by then not in a life not quite some kind of way, like violent and kind of. But I think now he's sober, he's doing his own thing, he's making it. Look at Lewin, look at Acrobato, look at all the people who are making it in the movie industry. But when we started it was like we were playing. But now it has become big. It has brought us some people who are really making it big. And if I would not be happy, what would make me happy again? I'm so happy for them.
Mr. Chumesi, movie industry, yes, control fee and kukra on one of chimney. Is it true? It's a movie industry for yes, a man per man, my man also per ma.
And yet, dear, my father said, a nipanisu. I mean, a man in no. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. But be a Juma will be a man in Mema Bumuibiano. Definitely, you will get people, man in Mema. That is, it is something that God has placed in man and each one. Until, maybe that's a kind of attraction. But more kind of say movie because those who do movies are known. They are known faces. And definitely, it will affect. They will talk about you. Obi is doing it. He's not a celebrity. He's not a star. Until nobody talks about it. Until when people talks about it, I mean, we should expect it. It's normal.
Normal. Normal.
Oh, but maybe me remuno. Me pese be to say because I made them sad and the rest were either. But I got married early. I had me moving in. I had my wife there, and then I loved her. I respected her. And maybe that is why I didn't go into it. No, but I'm not saying that I'm a saint and the rest are demons. But maybe that is what saved me from doing the things that I'm not supposed to do.
A man ankasa bi amfoso anchiwan yo.
Oh, David. I better know about the what they were not me a repubema. I mean, you meet one or two people here. Say be and come on, say they be say maybe when you make advances, something can happen. But I don't know. Well, there were some crashes on some ladies and another, but you have to restrain yourself because definitely, the fact is we work with beautiful ladies. So if you are not in control of yourself, definitely you will fall.
Because that time, sometimes such message now so now what you see, I cry when you cry. No, my parents say that also younger time they if compare with old because now you now super.
I'm not comfortable talking about these things, but maybe you can talk to other people about me, for them to talk to you about my character. I don't want to, paint myself as the innocent type, because maybe I fell along the way one or two, but it's not like they were not even actresses, but remember they was April. My wife was very good then, but one could be an army, but.
What about Juju Indro in movie? And there will be hit here. Na metati bi ukra me sure say Mr. Chumesi witibi. Na Lorena ko gi edro, ejakwa ko gi edro. It say Ghana de nyame ntumi hira obi a Indro. Is it true say movie for the Indro and the movie?
To be frank, your time no the man said that anti this kind of news no near there. But of late it don't happen. So well, I like okay, I have my own beliefs and I don't judge anybody. If you are going to a drosso and not going to kill anybody, but going to seek help from Nananum, someone wow, no and Kosumawa, I don't see anything wrong with it. Because they say when somebody go to church and pray that God should lift my work, help my work to go on. Is it wrong? No. If it's not wrong, that's what only they say. Or call bosom so a nan, maybe as somebody will say, and an animal, also what is wrong with it? That is where he believes lies. And I'm very open-minded. I'm very open-minded. And let everybody live the life he wants. Why should it be a news? So be a is it a news? And why should it even be news? Let's leave people to live their lives, make their own judgment, because life is about when you do good, good will come to you. When you do bad, bad will come to you. And it's a matter of trying to be good to all the time, so that good will come to you, or attract good things to yourself. It's as simple as that.
Okay, now let me come to your wife. Also Warrington. Yeah, and a movie, no wife Tiwana or share Mikunu or your movie, and Babia Mikunu no movie. Yesusubi mu okisibi na one complaining and how was wife new reaction towards movie Jumano?
In fact, na me ankasa na me what problem kakra, especially when you are asked to play a romantic role. That time no say what you now only be play crowd now. The things that come into your mind or into when my pastor see this, and there are some no beka. Who are very phobia near there. Into one who are there no beka. My wife cried, no, she had any problem with those things. Beginning no problem the crowd. But when she realized say those things cannot change me, because I mean I did everything that I have to do to reassure her that that is not in my mind, and it wasn't really a problem, but well, sometimes it be extreme kakra, and it will end you silence for a day or two, but after that it's gone. For 30 years, my wife and exchanges gradual.
Wow.
We don't fight. We are, she's like a mother to me, a sister, a friend, and at all a wife. So if you won't fight your mother with your sister, with your friend and your wife, so when one is not working, when mother is not working, sister will work. If sister is not working, the friend will work. And if nothing is working, the wife aspect will. So it's like that. Into BBC Nekra now, then we kill one of the characters and pick the other one. We talk as friends, converse. It has been great. Especially Miyari. Maybe say by now, she has been supportive. You just name it. She wouldn't make you feel you are even something is wrong with you. She will urge you on. She will push you on. She is the ideal woman. There is nothing in my life that I appreciate more than my wife. So I thank God. If I'm thanking God, I thank her. I thank God for my wife, for bringing her into my life.
Mr. Chumesi, now I don't want to go there, but I think what bosuka krent, Miss Bosukakra. Mitisa we are, I hear a lot of someone go for can we I come do for some in a draw, come draft a draw, so say Casa come do the age. What exactly happened?
A draw. Well, I don't think so. The thing is, me and the man did this way. I always say this. Me and the man shared, to check my cholesterol and those things. And I knew we are country said Drobia, country said who a drug. No, it's not. Because by then I was very prayerful. I didn't think anybody could do anything to affect me. So when they tell you about it, don't tell them that it's a lie.
Okay. Now, Mr. Chumesi, industry,
Well, Abuame, in a way, I mean, it depends on what you call help. I don't know whether you are talking about financially or in general, because
both financial and like your entire life.
sinina nkasa de sika de bab nsam no ye ketewa bi because by then no na adwuma no ntimi nyin no ba bi a wobetimi anya sika we would be hwe ho kra. But once you get that small fame, it opens some little doors for you. So I will say that has been the benefit, because now when you go somewhere and people see you, because they know you in movies, they try to do some favors for you, some small favors, and I'm grateful. A policeman will see you, oh, it's you, please go, with that kind of respect. I always get it. And also that some means police who are no amount of favor, that forced me to do the right things, right, so that I don't do things that will also compromise somebody's work.
Now, sometimes we are in the industry, how do they take it and how supportive they were?
I wish we don't talk about this, I wish we don't talk about it. Me, I don't see myself as a sick person now.
No, you are not.
And normally I don't talk about. I decided not to talk about it in any interview. Whatever it is, they show some appreciation, no matter how small it is. I wouldn't want people to think that I was neglected, because people came to visit me. They came with envelopes. I shouldn't have disclosed the money that was in the envelope, but I think I was pushed in one of the interviews to mention that it was making news. So I said it wasn't necessary, because people show appreciation. So if you say 20 cities and you do it, and I appreciate it, not because the Bremen Dawson tea. No, love now show no, the concern now show no. That is more important than.
See, I'm asking all these things because a dabonting, a dagana fuano, and a movie industry fuano, and it looks like I'll use myself as an example. Say ye jumana na ye nyini duru baby a. Say jumana said the audience can see canon shedanim. A favors na nya fi nkofo nti se we nya sa favor ni bi fi nkofo no ho na akwa se wasem ya ye mobo nti na ma hwe ye ma na they are always ahead than ye mema no I for that of nkomo no aye de pa nti me twa me ho aba me koji queens kakra gumboto me ba ye de nkomo no beto aso for makwaba biem e de ba e man channel so yeah that's why any Mr. Chumesi and the kingpin the king. Yeah, the father of Kumawood. I may the be come say you to me for Kumawood mba abra umfa Mr. Chumesi enka wana umbonidin. Yeah. Daddy, na me bisa say nkofo na mabonten ekeka na actors ne actor adukunta make sa no metima bo bi akpachemu ene ye mpanyifo no mpo no no mo wonkan na ade na ye kumanse nko akoye say ye nyini na ye nya ye na ye omo kana ye na ye isika no ye di twa ye num ye de fama nti adinti na ye nyini ye ni sika ye nya.
Maybe let me clear this misconception. They think that when you are known and one who TV so there be a nature so wuska, but antisa apart from omo by hit to say kojon cancer acrobato ne nanama, especially ladies no. Ladies in Krabia, they don't make their money out of movies. Yeah. But Benya maybe oboso no more but money a day. But the main money their cases are very pathetic. Very pathetic. And yes, say omo yakushifo no fanisika. But say the humanity no. You will enjoy the fame all right. But so was scared the hopa no yana sometimes very hard to do it. In Tina Miankran sometimes when I look at the situation I went through no na me share a bear mood those times in there and then now me feel say okay, why don't we try and do something for ourselves? But as usual, when you bring a good thing, you have nobody to support you. So I started a foundation, Senkayenye, Nanka, so because when we hear more, you don't have to wait and say, it's you first cabra, wait first cabra, because time I could be says, Spanish canon. It be an honor so near my and Koye man. And you know, why don't we come together? Na start see because say ye be a program. Na ye musical show be. Na acrobat a endorse Lewin a bear endorse. You know, I can one my. So definitely brought people to the place. I program no. Now get process no. We put it aside, and we don't put it in the bank. Get some people, get some entrepreneurs. If 4 or 5 we let them account for it, invest the money all the time. They work around it, so that whatever comes, they put it in the fund where people can go in. So be it too old, no to me one. We get a small container, put some wares inside that he can sell to get up money every day. If you go there, that's all man, even 5,000 in Nekra. Believe me, 1 month in my sales can be sent. And you know, why don't we think about sustaining ourselves in old times and hard times? So they at least we can take care of ourselves. Well, many support, but what I'm doing now, they say, me submit me a BBA, then I can maybe put some funds somewhere and start with a small thing, and maybe appeal to the public if they can pay something into the funds. Then the people who are supposed to manage it will manage it for all of us. So to me, I'm taking care of us all, at least it can take care of some really needy ones. Because I was even thinking of like a help scheme for everybody. So you can go to the hospital and have free access to medications. But you see, because you have to make endorse it obediema, a advert man, a man why don't we use the same fame for ourselves? But don't say, Senipano or bar, you say if you didn't china nisonko, in the giant so and nisonko, because of his baby I would know. Oh, simple means and now wokano, and Yanishi, or Randy, or no yare with me a cop, or minute that, say baby bet me a tono in future, you know, wokan and I'm not switching. But say if we are all coming together, now boy and one, if we say we'll be able to solve our own problems. Now Jai said we are looking up to the government, we are looking up to some people to come and do those things for us.
Government na look now, look baby. Government na say look baby.
People saying we be no there about. You know, I always tell the youth to say, try and find something around you and do it. Say help in the bar, fine. Try to do something. You know, I wish that I could do more.
Nyanko pebe ma honden ni sika ne nyansa ma da yemo. Daddy, actors and actresses, are you unite?
At first, in our time, we were very united. But for now, I'm not very sure because I don't go near associations or activities, no, and I don't know how things are being done now. But I think, say, at least when we are doing something, people come. So maybe judging from a year corner near Monday.
A year dear, ye be share ne ye obi ewu nti be omombo obi wu na ye nhia.
Who say nipa no cry discuss bi platform no so a na ye apart from a year no. Nti well party question me di ko ma. Oma. Na year do be. Nti I don't know. don't know. Maybe we love a year so much.
Say now if you love a year, that is that your person go.
Oh, now say bibini no be hu ne se a. Na chese ni nua ho a kire no. It's part of us. And also can ho and as I say master taste our mystic chat now. I'm trying to disabuse our minds from the fact say the black man is always bad and anything bad black is bad. You know. My agility, name be atom. To be a free honor there. It's bad.
So, Bruni Jesus are no in white, or ye Satan are no in black.
You know, but I don't cry no. I've got to know, say, the God who created all things, you know, or no one created Bonsam. And Bonsam is supposed to be part of God. And it's in everybody. If God's spirit is everybody, then it means that you have the bad and the good inside you. But depending on the way you live your life, if you portray bad character now, it will come out. If you want to portray the good thing, it will come out. But remember, say there is karma. Did you obey piano?
Mr. Chumezi, now also your science student. Would deviate you cost like papa who say oh yeah acting no round one carry angel.
No, because it was after sixth form no that I realized I wouldn't have time for all this pi r square, xylo, chloroforms, you know. I was not in love with that. I was more inclined to drama, you know. So I decided, no, let me go here. This is where I'm passionate about this. So there's no boredom there. Whatever happens, I'm happy. So let me do what makes me happy. Enjoy the work that I do, and at the same time, maybe make a living out of it.
There's one controversial issues going on between Kumasi, Accra, and other regions. I'm saying Kumawood. But Kumawood, a Kumasi for movie, and I say, because I mean, I think say, you need Kumawood, you need Galawood, you need Accra. I think if you never under one umbrella, near pay one name, near the Magana, as you know. What is going on?
No, doesn't matter. Kumawood, Galleywood, Tamalewood, Voltawood, whatever. Doesn't matter. I think what happened was that Kumasi at a point in time, 3 movies look away and yes. Oh, some of us sat down and said, look, this is our own. We do movies that are related to our lifestyle. In the other internet time, I say, brofo, say, we listen. Let's do something that will help our people. And it worked. In the Chirkrana and Grofo Fring Cran, or between a tree movie, no. And you know, Hano pull him down syndrome, never Hano. It's not helping. Instead of supporting one another, that is how it's supposed to be. It doesn't matter who Accra down be name that sub industry, in Accra, a different name. Does it change anything? Maybe I feel say we know a name because Accra and Kumasi were working together. You were coming here all the time. We were working together. I mean, you don't even when we come and we are together. You don't see this is from Accra and this is. I mean, so that is what matters. That is the togetherness that was in place then, you know. But those who want to make trouble, sometimes it's the journalists who come in and try to make fun, make fun of Kumawood. Sometimes when they are doing discussions and I watch them, they mention Kumawood and they laugh. I say, these people, they don't know what they are talking about. It is a branding that we decided to brand it our own way. But because they ain't Cambrofuntino and young papa, because they portray traditions and customs, and young papa. Oh, but that is not the way it's supposed to be. Now we are wearing made in Ghana. Oh.
The president's question.
Because they mentioned some names. Designers. Maybe you can.
Fian Samu.
I have no problem with them.
Oh, okay. Gucci. Empress Bobima and some sweet queens. No, I am leader.
I'm wearing Louis Vuitton and the rest. I mean, what is that? It's not heading. If there are people who should be mocked, then it's those people. You wear somebody's, make money for somebody outside, and you think that
So
proud and happy, and you complain say Ghana heading. When they make Ghana year, man. It's high time. The youth. I mean, this is your country. But say party was NDC, MPP. The party instead of coming together, holding yourself together, demanding what is rightly yours, you will say MPP, NDC. Wake up. Wake up. People are talking every day, every night. So let's try to be Africans for us. I mean, that is what matters.
Daddy, don't you think say MPP NDC fact and am I industry no? I said the yeah almost say industry no go.
No, as for that I don't. And industry no. Say no. Well, I'll blame the leaders. Kakra. San say one to be portray missed shortfalls. I'm buying the way to me and definitely all other things to do, or so many things to do. When you idea we no matter, say if you have no problem, because what is happening now it's a kind of transition, and a transition a BTA, ye free VCD, you know, I call online no, and I BTA yentimia handle your home, because say no, the be make say your app. To say, BB to say, Iroko, a lot of way there. Definitely, you want to finish, you can go and put your movie there. Sure, make this analysis. Say, Nipane subscribe. Now, to have 5 CDs. For 1 month to crown, oh, they want to have 5 CDs. Now, movie be at that platform, with mission in free. In even 1 million at least subscribers. Calculating 1 million times 5 cities, 5 million. Producers are saying. Until we need to channel be a crab maybe 200,000. The 200,000 no want to make fun year production to feed the app. So what are we waiting for? Let's lobby the government. Go there. Let the government do it, because it employs a lot of people. Movie industry employ a lot of people, right down from pre-production, post-production, marketing. I mean, a whole lot. Nipa is to say a human cream. So I don't know whether Pennyphone na omuntu anamoa and I say omotu anamona government name few more said I just can't tell. But with 200 krano, and we can go more than 1 million, because if we are all involved, everybody's involved. They subscribe. That's a 1 month, 1 month, say 5 million. Now, a China producer be even 200,000 krana. That is for a month. Into month in so now Phyllis or beside in the be more. That means you renew your subscription with another 5,000. That means you are making 5 million, at least 5 million a month. Have they thought about that? Are they thinking about that? And what is keeping us? It is a 3 even $10 million grand a day upper. You be sending what? And meanwhile, the 1 million subscribers is small, looking at the people who watch movies. Yeah. Abroad, people watch. Here, people watch. Now, koto one movie, part 1 and 2, no bear 10 cities and now 5 cities. Now, so many in our no call singing fro and singing that in our team. You just have to slot in your destiny and watch. Now, when you're in our 5 cities, you are helping the viewer, you are helping the producer, you are helping everybody. So, what are we waiting for? Maybe we need to do something. Then I say discuss things that will revive the industry.
Because in some of that you can when you say a year will be at your pen and paper. Which no no abijina on chain. You see a jijin to boa. Now then I for way bra. Now
that kind of thing. I mean, it helps sometimes. So a year. Near jijisana ma won't say help. But we can do more. We can do more for ourselves. I wonder, because some time ago now, obi to say Sokri Safo, Idi Koko, Stanley Saki. There are other people, like when I was part of the national executives. That was when I brought in a guy, Solomon Senka, who will develop app and be mine. That's about over 10 years ago. Now in a shortage in MI, but we foresaw what can happen. It's not just say to me, young baby. But by then, like Kwasa sa who they could see up to now, that's what Ivory for. I think about 4 years ago, I don't know about now. They gave the Nigerian movie industry $4 billion to support them, to support the industry. Go check. You can go and check. It is so much me dash the industry $4 million. Can you imagine how much they are making? Whoa. But we don't care. We don't know what is going on. We are sitting down. We are allowing such an industrious, money-making place to die just like that. Look at the number of people are go out of job. People who were selling CDs. And sana movies nankasa. And sana I mean, every village we boost up their economy. Because we leave a lot of money there. And it helps them. Are we allowing all these things to die? What is the creative arts doing? Do we have people there who sit down and think and make sure that things happen? And yes, I mean, there is nothing.
Apart from there's nothing we can do. Daddy, I'm saying, "Dear, come on, baby, a photo near Bia Pesa will come and be sad, and I say, Kumasi for and car for your leaders, whatever, and I be anything."
Let me first talk to politicians. Let me talk to the camera so that if somebody is watching. More creative as Yamia Madonna Nanado are pointing to some more creative as a music and film industry. It's myself for once. Think about the movie industry. Do things that will bring back movie industry in you. It has gone down. Just as you said, who do seek a remoa? Only baby crowd got on way. And what I'm saying is and paying for no yesemo montrase. Now mon consider what you can do to help. Instead of I don't know what they go to the office to do. I don't know what they go to the office to do.
Politician drugs.
I mean Susena is funny about the what do they call this crowd? Studio na den kra a mansion between
there be the village
film village
film village no
What do we need a film village if we can't even sell the movies we are making there?
What are we going to even learn? What after learning? What are they come to produce?
And so, I mean, they don't even make place available for people to contribute, people who are in the industry. And then now I think there's a film board in place. What are they also doing ever since they came into power, into office? David, I think, is in charge. Well, I don't know. I think say and can David be organizing some workshop be a dance seminar be for to gather people's. Some of us, our whole life, we have been in this industry, and you know, watching it die is like me dying.
Yeah.
And he just come and listen to. Yeah, because someone waiting. Now you say be nobody has been here. Film board don't know what they are doing. We don't even know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not an executive now. Until
Bibi because one can bet it.
okay, Betty said they okay, Betty. And I said, because it's their duty to make us know.
That you know say upon, but telenovelas. Don't you think say and the king of a year my industry no about the bay, especially almost dabbling into tree.
It be affecting, but it is not the total cost. It's just a scanty part of it, because no matter what, I mean, people are still watching movies. So no matter what I mean, people watch movies.
Yeah, they still watch American movies. They still watch it.
If it's not there, they still, and, you know, it is us. Yeah, never be brave. I contribute here. If it's any a boama from Bonabai, but you cannot blame the people too much. Say if you have poor leadership, you know, sometimes these are some of the things that you encounter. Because I say, time executives no. So Christopher no and the rest no will sit down and look at the future. Say you might say this way, which can be in 1 year time, 2 years time, what will happen? When Nigerians were coming, we had to sit down and find a strategy to make sure that at least we could tell their invasion. Until so one year now trying to say you want things to solve themselves, definitely it will end up this way. Until I will call upon them, all of them. Say Omumra, Abayano. At this time, no, and necessarily politics. If you don't do things for us, why do we have to vote for them? We help them to come to power. When they come, they will forget about us. Near amount 1,000 and 2,000. You just say no. You better never pay me 4 years now. Better do something for me to be able to make money. Help people to also make money for their children and their wives. And no, it's what matters. Now, more paying for so ya vote more 5 pack. What associations are holding on? What are you doing? They are quiet. They are quiet. My advocate here, Senka Jamuda Munye, Council of Elders, now or more ideas now, or more human machino. We do it at no cost. One fire Mrane, Kakaya Junimua, near She. Plans are a bit media quayin. Say I say buying him could near Cocrana, yet me acquaint him. But nothing is forthcoming. Nothing is happening. It's frustrating, but what can you do? That is why I'm farming somewhere. A do can another question me from sir. I could control me near you now, and it's a
I'm more freshy.
Oh, 1 year. Ubana, you know, man can you know, she, yeah, she control Breno. The Kobe Kakrachu. Well, so I think you are also doing well.
Thank you.
Yeah, Theo, you are doing well. Keep on.
If I have somebody like you, I would definitely do well.
All right. Sorry.
Daddy, number in case of Ubi per se. Movie B and BB.
What they will be person who hear me or with my friends also. I will definitely get a message.
Thank you, Daddy. Officially, I'm the manager. Yes. What you wanna know? Say
You are my manager.
yes. And you know, if you need Mr. Chumesi, don't hesitate. Call me. Ofremia. Memma unsa akano. Location be a person baby a memma number. Number no be free. Mami fa number be ma 0272 322 919. Pacho sɛ nyɛ msachumesi ɛna wo pɛ na amana bɛyɛ adwuma ama wa memfrɛ unless you are the report ba aha ɛna me de mu besi aha na medro me curtains no. I'm very happy and impressed, especially sɛ me ankasa me senior brother, me papa, me mentor edi nkɔmɔ sɛ mo anso mote waka bebree on my channel sunye I we crowd the munya hwehwe is just the beginning. Me producer Efia Empress or when munyam ewo etunyam sound so na akwesi on the cameraman ukasa akwesi talia no ama bye bye on mine michiao your friend Tiflosan and offer me Mariwa no mama 2 years edaka I love you all, bye bye.